All right, so the first right that we'll discuss, again, the right to speak directly with the regional center or sponsor principals and have your questions answered in writing. So Mike, do you want to tell us a little bit about this right and why this is really important for EB-5 investors, given the complexity and detailed nuances of how EB-5 works?
Absolutely. And investors choose projects in a variety of different ways, whether they're using an immigration advisor or agency who's vetted the project on their behalf or coming directly to the regional center and project. In either way, investors should always have the right to directly speak to the group that is structuring and managing the deal. That's just fundamental to gain an understanding of the project. If you're not able to reach the group that's going to be in charge of your money for the next 3 to 7 years, you might have a problem. And if you can't reach them before you invest, imagine how hard it will be to get in touch with them after you invest. So I would say that that's one thing. And as busy as everybody is, Sam and I will always speak directly to potential investors. I don't think there's any better use of my time than getting to know a potential investor, being able to directly answer questions. Some people choose to use sales teams, which is completely fine, but you should be able to speak to the person that was in charge of diligence and structuring the project at the end of the day. And in addition to that, it also comes with getting your questions answered in writing. When things go right in a project, everything's great. If things go wrong, you want to make sure that everything you were told does in fact appear in the PPM, or if you're being told something different that you don't understand or isn't in the PPM, get that in writing and have an exact explanation of what's being told to you. Do not just take on face value what's being said verbally if somebody is trying to sell you a financial product. So with that, I'll pass it over to Ahmed to see if he has anything else to add, but I think that this is one of the most important ones of just very basic communication.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, Mike. And I think the only other thing that I would add to that is it's a little bit of a two-way street, right? A regional center is only as good as the folks who are kind of running it. And the more you speak with potential investors or past investors, the more each regional center sponsor has an idea or a principal has an idea of what the market is looking for. What are the priorities for the people who are actually looking to invest? And I think Mike and Sam over the years have done a great job of testing the market, understanding what investors are looking for, and then going out and structuring projects that meet those needs. So it's definitely a two-way street. And yeah, this is definitely a undervalued aspect of any EB-5 regional center due diligence.